Hi guys, Cliff Olson, Doctor of Audiology and founder of Applied Hearing Solutions in Phoenix, Arizona. And in this video, I'm going to teach you everything you need to know about getting a hearing test in Phoenix. Coming up. If you're one of the 650,000 people in the greater Phoenix area that have hearing loss, or if you're one of many individuals who have ringing and buzzing inside of your ears called tinnitus, then a hearing test may be in your near future. Fortunately, with this many people throughout Phoenix and surrounding areas experiencing hearing loss, there is no shortage of places to go to get your hearing tested. Technically speaking, there are several tests inside of a hearing test, which is why most clinics call these comprehensive hearing evaluations. These tests will often include a case history, where we uncover any areas of hearing difficulty and any possible health or medical issues. Otoscopy, which is when we look inside of your ears to identify if you have any earwax and remove it if necessary. Air conduction and bone conduction testing, where you listen for beeps and either raise your hand or click a button when you hear them. Speech testing, where you listen for words and repeat them out loud. Uncomfortable listening levels, where we identify how loud sounds can be before they become uncomfortable for you. Speech and noise testing, where we measure how difficult it is for you to understand speech while in a background noise situation. And even tympanometry, where we identify if there are any issues with your eardrum or your middle ear space behind your eardrum. A high quality comprehensive hearing evaluation should take no less than 45 minutes to complete all of these tests and review the results with you. If hearing treatment in the form of hearing aids or a cochlear implant is required, then your hearing care professional may spend some extra time with you to do a treatment consultation to identify what your best treatment option is, and this could take an additional 30 to 45 minutes. Of course, when it comes to scheduling a comprehensive hearing evaluation in the greater Phoenix area, you have to be careful, because not all clinics will be comprehensive with these hearing evaluations, and not all of them will be accurate. So here are 5 things that you should look for and consider when scheduling an appointment to get your hearing tested to make sure it's done the right way. First, you want to schedule your comprehensive hearing evaluation with a doctor of audiology, also known as an audiologist. Audiologists are highly trained in the diagnosis and treatment of hearing loss, tinnitus, and balance disorders. After earning a 4-year undergraduate degree, audiologists go through an additional 4 years of doctoral training before they become a doctor of audiology. Not everyone who administers a hearing test is an audiologist, so if you want the highest qualified individual to test your hearing, you need to request a doctor of audiology when you're scheduling. Second, you need to make sure the clinic you go to is experienced in professional earwax removal. Many times, hearing tests need to be postponed because there is too much earwax inside of your ears. It is much easier to initially schedule your appointment with a clinic who is skilled at professional earwax removal, using a variety of different earwax removal techniques to make sure that your earwax is removed comfortably and safely. This way, you don't have to waste your time scheduling multiple appointments at different clinics just to get your hearing tested. Third, in addition to earwax removal, you will want to make sure you schedule your hearing tests with a clinic that follows comprehensive best practices. Best practice hearing evaluations include all of the different tests that I mentioned earlier in this video, but they also have to be performed in a very particular way to guarantee accurate results. For instance, if live speech is used instead of recorded speech during your speech testing, the results that you get from that speech testing will not be accurate. Or if speech and noise testing, which simulates you being in a noisy restaurant, is not completed, then we will have no idea how much difficulty you are having when it comes to background noise situations. Unfortunately, less than 30% of hearing clinics across the United States actually follow these comprehensive best practices, so you have to be on careful lookout here in the Phoenix area to make sure that you can find one. Fourth, beware of free hearing tests and free consultations. Now, if you're anything like me, you love the idea of something being free. However, when it comes to free hearing tests, these usually include the absolute bare minimum to identify your hearing loss, and they are definitely not comprehensive in nature. Oftentimes, these are done in a hurry in just a few minutes with the only intent of using these results to sell you hearing aids. When these hearing tests and consultations are free, the expectation is that you are going to be purchasing hearing aids, and the hearing aid salesperson will oftentimes use high-pressure sales tactics. The crazy thing is, these comprehensive hearing evaluations and consultations are not even that expensive, especially when you consider the comprehensive nature of them and the accuracy of them. And fifth, if you have traditional Medicare with a supplement, most of the cost of a comprehensive hearing evaluation will be covered. While this is true with traditional Medicare, it is not always the case with Medicare Advantage or commercial insurance plans. plans. Of course, any clinic in the greater Phoenix area should be able to give you a reasonably accurate estimate of the total out-of-pocket cost that you would be incurring when scheduling a comprehensive hearing evaluation with or without insurance. Just remember, if you let insurance dictate where you go, chances are they're going to be dictating the quality of care as well. All that said, if you or someone you love is experiencing hearing difficulty, it is definitely time to schedule a hearing evaluation to identify if you have a hearing loss and what you can do about it. And if you live in the greater Phoenix area, now you know what should be included in a comprehensive hearing evaluation and what you should be looking for when scheduling an appointment.